Today, you're going to do an English dictation exercise to help you improve your listening skills of fast English. Welcome back to JForrest English. Of course, I'm Jennifer. Now let's get started. I'm going to say a sentence using fast English, and you need to write down exactly what you hear in the comments. I'll say each sentence 3 times. Here we go. She has her presentation down pat. She has her presentation down pat. She has her presentation down pat. Did you get this one? I said she has her presentation down pat. Maybe you noticed that has her sounded like has-er, has-er. So we often drop the H on her, has-er, has-er. She has her. She has her presentation down pat. Now, what does down pat mean? To have something down pat is when you have information or a routine memorized perfectly. For example, I have my YouTube video creation process down pat. So you can think of the process as a routine. First I do this, then I do this, then I do this. And I have these steps memorized. I don't even need to think about what should I do to create a video. I have the process down pat. Now, if you have an upcoming speech, presentation, interview, you want to practice so you can memorize what you want to say. And then once you memorize it perfectly, you can say, I'm not nervous. I have my speech down pat. I have my speech perfectly memorized.
I have this whole Chloe thing down pat.
I got my routine down pat.
Generic, we've got every move down pat.
Let's try this again. I'll say it 3 times. We didn't have a lot of prep time. We didn't have a lot of prep time. We didn't have a lot of prep time. Could you dictate this one? I said we didn't have a lot of prep time. Of course, didn't is a contraction of did not. We didn't have a lot of. Native speakers will combine these sounds together and it will sound like a lotta, a lotta. We didn't have a lotta prep time. Prep is short for preparation. Native speakers will take this word preparation and shorten it to prep. Prep time simply means time to prepare. That is prep time. For example, the recipe looks delicious, but there's too much prep time. If there's too much prep time, it means it takes too long to prepare this recipe, so you don't want to do it. You could also say, I have to prep for my interview. In this case, prep is short for the verb prepare. I have to prepare for my interview. I have to prep for my interview.
You know what? We gotta prep. Prep time, let's go.
Yeah. Go prep the patient.
Including prep time?
Just do it.
Let's try this again. I'll say it 3 times. Thanks for rejigging your schedule. Thanks for rejigging your schedule. Thanks for rejigging your schedule. I said, thanks for rejigging your schedule. Notice how for sounded like an unstressed fur. Thanks for. Thanks for rejigging. Your sounds unstressed your. Thanks for rejigging your schedule. Thanks for rejigging your schedule. Let's talk about the verb to rejig. You probably don't know this. When you rejig something, you change and improve the arrangement of something. The arrangement is the order of something. So in our example, thanks for rejigging your schedule, maybe you moved a meeting from the morning to the afternoon so we could meet for coffee. And I appreciate that. Thanks for rejigging your schedule. Or maybe in a meeting, you let your boss know we rejigged the presentation. Now the video comes before the graphs. So you change the order, the arrangement of the presentation. The video was here and now it's here. And you're doing this because you want to improve the presentation. We rejigged the presentation. Let's try this one more time. I'll say it 3 times. She spoils those kids rotten. She spoils those kids rotten. She spoils those kids rotten. Did you get this one? I said she spoils those kids rotten. When you spoil someone rotten, in this case, rotten is optional. You could just say spoil someone rotten. It means you do whatever they want you to do. You give them whatever they want. So when I say she spoils those kids rotten, generally this isn't considered a good thing because when kids are spoiled rotten, they often develop bad behaviors, bad manners as a result. So this sounds like a negative thing. However, I frequently say my kitties are spoiled rotten, and that is very true. Now notice here the grammar to be spoiled. Again, rotten is optional. You can use it or not use it. It doesn't change the meaning. In this case, to be spoiled, it means the same thing, to receive whatever you want, but it can also mean to be treated very well. Just remember, when we use this with children, is generally seen as a negative. But if you say, my husband spoils me rotten, my company spoils me rotten, I'm spoiled by my company, those sound more positive because it sounds like you're treated very well.
But we won't spoil them.
It's so easy to please.
I really hope we're not spoiling them.
You sure are spoiling me lately.
Now it's time for you to practice your pronunciation. We're going to do an imitation exercise. I'm going to say each sentence again, and I want you to repeat the sentence out loud, and I'll say each sentence 3 times. Here we go. She has her presentation down pat. She has her presentation down pat. She has her presentation down pat. We didn't have a lot of prep time. We didn't have a lot of prep time. We didn't have a lot of prep time. Thanks for rejigging your schedule. Thanks for rejigging your schedule. Thanks for rejigging your schedule. She spoils those kids rotten. She spoils those kids rotten. She spoils those kids rotten. Amazing job improving your listening skills. Now, if you like this video and you want me to make more videos just like this, then put I'm spoiled. Put I'm spoiled in the comments because that means you're treated very well. And you're treated very well by the amount of videos that I give you. I'm spoiled. Put that in the comments. And of course, make sure you like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe so you're notified every time I post a new lesson. And you can get this free speaking guide where I share 6 tips on how to speak English fluently and confidently. You can click here to download it or look in the description for the link. And you can keep improving your English with this lesson right now.